I am here with Project Dolphin, who play like a video game-inspired J-Fusion. I'm here with one half of Project Dolphin, Desk, the legendary Guinness World Record holding on YouTube playing Street Fighter 3 against himself. Desk doesn't want to put a face to the name, and to be honest, I could blame him too, because I hear there's an Interpol arrest warrant out there, just being so sick. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Oh, hi, I'm Athol Cassidy, and I do the guitar and all sorts of things on the record.
I'm Dave McKagan. I'm playing mainly the drums. Yeah. There you go.
I'm Paul Lorraine, and I play piano and keyboards.
I have to say, you guys had an absolutely excellent sound. How did this all come about?
You mean the beginning of Dolphin or this?
The 25th anniversary thing. We'll talk about the band's history in a second.
Yeah, it's well, we did a finals music for Evo in 2011 and 2012, and that went pretty well. It was kind of like hype music, and yeah. So Capcom said, "What about you play it live?" And we've always been up for that. So as it's me and Desk, we thought we've got to put a band together, and so we found Dave and Paul, and we've been rehearsing ever since. Psyched to play some classic Street Fighter tunes over this weekend.
I mean, I heard you guys at the sort of opening ceremony earlier, and that was amazing. Like, how much rehearsal goes into that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've had a lot, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been a little bit ridiculous. I mean, we've been rehearsing probably for the last 3 months or so. I mean, even just once a week. But since the tunes are quite, especially rhythmically complex, you know, it's pretty difficult to get them together.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think the sort of music relies on it being very tight, so it's taken a fair bit of rehearsal time. But I think it's sounding good now. So yeah.
It's kind of difficult to replicate programmed music in the live band, you know, so it's trying to make it sound nice and tight and compact, you know, but still live as possible.
Yeah. I mean, we were really excited to hear it live, because this is a first for us. We've been wanting to do some of the original stuff as well, and of course this weekend's the Street Fighter thing, and it's been really exciting, honestly, to hear this with everybody going for it, you know. It's been great.
No, I mean, it was absolutely brilliant. Like, I've never heard the Street Fighter theme performed live. I didn't even know you guys were here. I know Capcom said there were going to be a couple of surprises. So, like, just Desk on stage, I was like, oh, right, okay, yeah, okay, no, right, yeah. Now, video game inspired J-Fusion. That might not mean a lot to people back home, but can you guys give me maybe your influences, both musically or from the pop music spectrum and from the video game spectrum?
Well, I mean, the cool thing about me and Desk, kind of when we worked together quite a long time ago, kind of doing some stuff at university, and we had exactly the same kind of musical background when it came to video games, like certain, like really specific fusion areas on maybe first generation PlayStation, Sega Saturn. These soundtracks just such a special place in our heart. We were kind of like, this is, if we were going to make any kind of music, that's exactly what we should do, you know. And it just went from there. So we started programming it, and it was just really great. Kind of a kindred spirit with Desk, is a very similar taste in music. If in the pop world, that would be pop art, like fusion world, like the kind of like great guitarists, like Greg Howe, Alan Holdsworth, all this kind of stuff, and obviously video game soundtracks, and the kind of the momentum they have, how high energy they are. We kind of wanted to translate that into record now, hopefully live.
Yeah, well, you have. Yeah, you absolutely have.
Well, I met Ath through a mutual friend who's a bass player, and I was kind of into modern jazz and free improv kind of music. So, but I'm the bassist in that band named John Pope. Is a mutual friend of mine and Ath's, and I think you might know him as well, actually, Paul. Yeah, and he said you'll be perfect for this gig, basically. And Ath and Desk were looking for a live band to get together, and I went along to one rehearsal and absolutely loved it. You know, it's kind of just really tight music, but great kind of. It takes a lot of skill as well, and you have to be really on top of it as well. I'll pass it on to you.
Yeah, it was an interesting one really for me, because I hadn't really, it's the world of gaming and computer game music was kind of new to me, really. It wasn't something that I was particularly aware of, but then I'd had big interest in jazz and jazz fusion. So when I came to the first rehearsal and I heard the stuff that Ath had been doing, it was very close to a lot of the stuff that I'd been listening to and liked before. And I just, so I really sort of went for it when I heard it, and so I've really enjoyed being involved with it. But it's totally new to me, so it's a whole new world I'm seeing. So it's great.
And have you guys been travelling the world for this whole series then, or are you just here for London?
We've just started.
Sorry, Telford. I've just forgot where we were. Did you go to the London one?
We haven't done. This is literally the first time a live band's been put around this project, so it's Got them all.
All right, wow, I am we're honored to be here. The whole thing was so like I mean, we got an interview with Ryan Hart, and we were like, well, we have to go now. Like, oh my god. But like, it's been like strike of luck after strike of luck after strike of luck. The fact that this is your first time doing this, like, I am still absolutely in awe. Now, to you, my drumming friend, please talk about the shirt. Please talk about the shirt.
The shirt? Oh, my Epic Mealtime shirt, bacon strip. I have no idea if this is official merchandise. I bought it off eBay for a pretty low amount of money, so I have no idea. But I just thought it would get me some internet brownie points today, if nothing else. So it was either this or an Aperture Science shirt. So, you know, I thought I might wear Aperture Science one tomorrow. You know, why not? You may as well do that. But yeah, this is the one that I wear when I do quite a lot of drumming stuff, because it always wins me brownie points for all the internet dudes. So why not?
No, that's really, really cool. And where are you guys going from here? Obviously, this is a huge gig. Like, you know, you think you'll be back for the Street Fighter 30th anniversary?
Hopefully, I mean, me and Desk have had our sights set on Evo potentially for a while, just because we've done the final music, and we always thought if there was a band and there was an opportunity, we'd go and do that kind of, because it's great because the crowds kind of cater exactly for what we do. That they hopefully have the same frame of reference and the same nostalgia we do. So yeah, we'd love to do more of this type of thing. It'd be great. Yeah.
Well, it has been an absolute honor speaking to you. I mean, Horns earlier said, like, he was on Twitter saying, like, oh my god, like, I'm just here at the 25th anniversary tournament in Telford, and like Desk and Project Dolphin are playing. It's like a string of tweets afterwards, like, why aren't you streaming this? So seeing you guys live has been amazing. I'm sure you guys are going to go on to great things, and I really, really, really look forward to seeing what you do in the future, whether it be Evo, and I hope to God it is, because that would be the best moment on the stream. I don't want to speak too soon in advance, but that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, guys. It's been an absolute honor.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you soon.